Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. What's coming into the current moment for Libra? Spirit guys, what message have you got for Libra? Community. The community are concerned now. Because you now see the light. So there's, people in the community. Pay attention to people in the community. And do you know what's funny? I went to the shop. This woman was in a red jacket, yeah? She looked like she had a wig on. You know, the woman wouldn't look at me in my face. Kept doing that. Kept turning her head. Pay attention to people, okay? Another neighbour I saw, he come across the sides of the road where the garage is, yeah? As soon as he saw me come out of the gate where I am, The man walked across the road pretending like he was doing something in the back of the car. Just document everything down. If you have to walk around recording everything, record it. Great fortune. Yeah. The community, people that was involved, they're concerned that you now see the light in regards to this great fortune and what their plot plan scheme was in regards to your fortune, your inheritance, whatever it was. You see clearly, you see the light. They're concerned that you see the light. Something to do with maybe if you received I think if you received this fortune, then they're going to be in poverty. Some of you could right now be, struggling, and that's them in the background gossiping. Yeah, that's the one there, all dressed nice in a nice house. Courthouse. Poverty. This is how they wanted you, in poverty. But now you know the truth. These communities were all working together. People in the communities were working together. This rich couple was paying people in the community. This is how they was able to track your movements, follow you. Obviously when you're out on the road, you can't be, people that just walk past you like the normal people. But these are the people that, these rich folks that, are living off your money, by the way, your inheritance, yeah, and other people's inheritance. This is how they're able to find that information, track your movements. It's not just you, they've been doing it to a lot of people. This could be, pay attention to neighbours across the road from you, next door, wherever. Because I also had this older man. I mean, this could have been, it doesn't matter where you move to, all these people are in cahoots. The people in the council, in the housing, they're all in cahoots. People will throw this, sell themselves, people like this, for a bit of money to give them information. Everyone to me is suspicious right now. Trust me. I mean, I had this old man come across the road. His wife, she looks like one of them evil, wicked teachers. She reminds me of my teacher that I had when I was in care back in the day. She just looked wicked. Like her face just looks wicked. I can just see the evilness in her face, and her husband, I was outside recording one day. I mean, I had my headphones on, uploading my video. He come clean from the other side of the road, across where I am, to say, oh, well, it's nice and clean round here. There ain't no rubbish. Go away. Picking up things from the floor. I'm just checking. Go about your business. Some of these people were judges. Some of them used to be judges, watching you through the window with the curtains closed. Concerned that they could end up in poverty because of this court case. Yeah, a lot of you have gone through a transformation, your transitions, it's like a butterfly, it's like a, what do you call it? You know what I mean? Before they go into the cocoon and then they come out a butterfly, they're transformed. You're on your path, you see the light. They know that you see the light. Do you know what? This is like woods. This is why I kept dreaming of woods. And in one of my dreams, I felt like it's like I had an out-of-body experience, and I was like, I don't know, flying. It was above all trees. They're the thieves. Look, don't get in with no masculines. I mean, they're the people. Anyone that comes to, just do not get involved in anyone. Okay? Don't trust anyone right now until this court case is over. All right? Because what they will do is they will send different people, that are wearing masks, that are all part of this community, to try to stop this court case, this great you receiving great fortune. Wearing a mask. I mean, there could be someone around you. Yeah, look, they're fake. Anyone that comes towards you, they're fake. It's like the woman I saw in the shop. Why do people hide their face? Because they're fake, you see? It's like hiding their face like this. And guess what colour her coat was? Red. Some of you, you're not talking to your family because your family sold you out. I mean, some of these people as well, what they do is they want families. They break up families. That's what they do. They break up families. They make you look like you've got problems, mental health, or you're unstable. You're not again, family, courthouse. They will come together, rally up together, use people to get you on drugs. They will then get your children taken off you, use other people, use your family, pay your family. Obviously, when you get your children taken off you, what happens then? Then you go downhill, yeah? What do you do then? You go on drugs or alcohol. Not all, some, okay? And then they use that. Oh, look, this is why they couldn't have the child, because, they're an alcoholic or they're playing up, I mean, look how they're acting. So they know what they're doing. And again, they split families up. And a lot of these people, the energy harvests off children. The energy harvesting vampires. You see, if there's a family that's a tight-knit family, strong, there's power in numbers, isn't there? So when they start splitting families up, or you're around no one, then they see that as they've got you. You're at your weakest point. Do you understand? Then they start doing the manipulation, sending in people with wearing masks, pretending like they love you, and then they'll come in and use you for sex, and they will leave you, and then they'll play on your emotions. Do you understand? To the point where you're like, well, my life was this, and I've never been loved, and, my kids are not with me, and my family are not talking to me. What's the point of me being here? Let me take my own life. Yeah? That's what these people do. They want to get you to that stage. We're not going nowhere. Occupation. Just carry on working on your occupation. Message. Again, what they're doing, I mean, some of you should have received a message. Again, as I said in my last reading, there could be a masculine, you know, again, you've got to, you know, especially if you're not in your own accommodation and where you live is temporary or whatever, even your neighbours, just pay attention to everyone, all right? Even the postman can be involved, all right? These people pay off everyone, all right, for you not to get this message. Some of you should have received a message. Somebody's wearing masks to get that. Or this could have been a police officer, and they should have brought that message to you, but they was wearing a mask because they were paid onto the table. Thank you. So what they're going to do, they'll, you know, they will send in, you know, another fake one. Or there's a fake one around, you know, so that you don't receive the letter. Or there could be you're either going to get a phone call or a letter. This is why they're hacking. I'm going to tell you something. Someone come towards me. One, you know who you are because I know you watch my channel, yeah? This person was wearing a mask. Do you know what was funny? It was like, I don't know. Soon after that person had my number, which, by the way, he was the only one because I knew that this community were involved and they was all wearing masks. So I thought, okay, let me test this theory. I gave him that number. Straight after I gave him that number, I started getting spam and then weird calls. Yeah? Hacking your phone, hacking your email, trying to hack your bank account to see if the money's in there or you got this, you got that. Pay attention. Doppelgangers. As I told you earlier about where I used to live, when I went back to the area years later, their face dropped, literally. They looked like they'd seen a ghost. And you know the girl that they threw out the window, I think they threw her out from the 18th floor, 14th floor, something like that. She fell on, you know, them metal bins. Sick. So that's what they go doing. They keep doing. They keep getting these doppelgangers to look like you. Or what they'll do is they'll say, well, that person's mentally impaired. You know, no, we don't believe that. You know, they should have this money. I'm the carer for that person. Oh, they'll show evidence once they've, you know, ripped your family apart. And once you go downhill a bit because, you know, you've had your kids taken off you. And then they'll get evidence and they'll say, well, you know, or hair strand test. That's the one they use. Well, no, we don't believe this person should have this money because, you know, they're on drugs and they're, you know, their mental health's not great right now. So, you know, as a family, I think that I will be the carer for that person. And, you know, I will sign for that and I will, you know, wait for that person to hopefully get better and they'll get it later on in life. So maybe the family were involved. And this is why some of you are not in contact with your family. doppelgangers. I mean, look, they're all like clones. There's 3 of them. That's you. You're the original. Look. They're all clones. Slick. No, you know, and some of you won't even recognize your family. Like, you may look at a picture of your brother, your sister, something, and you're like, you don't look nothing like my sister. And then they'll put the original sister in a mental hospital. They'll use the clone, the doppelganger. Draconians, yeah? Reptilians. Some of you are mature women. Some of you, you know, there's a mature woman involved. I mean, it could be the wife of this one. I mean, the house looks nice, doesn't it? Most probably your home that they're, you know, look. I mean, going back, you know, past, connection to the past, this could have been you. This is your home, your riches. They stole it. Picking up a lot of money too. Some of you are a mature feminine, an official person. There is either one involved, because usually, you know, I don't know what happened. You see, I'm going to tell you something. You see, like, when I got stabbed, yeah, they come to see me when I was in intensive care, trying to question me. I'm in and out of consciousness on a drip. I'm on nil by mouth, morphine, yeah? I'm all stapled up. So they are questioning me. So what happens? Like, I gave them what I remember. They said they questioned the man. He said that I'd done it myself, but they couldn't find the knife. I said, so where's the knife? If I'd done it myself, where's the knife? Because I apparently, dripping of blood, went up the road and collapsed outside my friend's house. So I couldn't get the help in the house. Now, when I was better, when they was able to, you know, question me in the hospital when I was sitting up better, they said they re-interviewed the man. And he changed his story. I never got nothing to tell me this man had been arrested. Then a social worker got involved. Well, back then, I wasn't getting no help. And I used to do a little naughtiness. I used to go out stealing, yeah, because I needed to survive, okay? I wasn't really getting help. And I got caught for it. So they took my son in care for overnight. And then me and my mum, you know, we got my son back. And then I had to go for this meeting. So I said to my mum, Mum, get a dictaphone. You know them little dictaphones you record, you put the little tapes in. I said, before we go in that room and have that meeting with that social worker, I said, put your phone on record. So anyway, we're in this room with the social worker. You know what she said to me? That that's Vivian, her name. I thought it was Vivian, her name was. She come in the hospital. She said, "All the shit's hit the fan now." Wait a minute. I've just been stabbed up. I'm in intensive care, and you're telling me the shit's hit the fan. Yeah, they all work together. From that, I said to my mum when we went in that room, I said, I'm going to record this bitch. I said, bought the dictaphone, record on the phone. We went in that room. She started coming out of a load of bullshit. Well, that's it now. Yeah, it's just cold, wicked, evil. I told you, they love taking people's children. I said, what's it she said? I said, you've lied. I said something about her lying. Well, how are you going to prove that? She basically dug her own hole. I said, Mum, get the phone out. We both pulled out. I pulled out the dictaphone. My mum pulled out the phone. When I mean, she couldn't say nothing. You know, she resigns after that. I went back to the office. I said, can I speak to Vivian? She no longer works here. Because they're all involved, the authorities, yeah? So what happened to the man then that stabbed me up? Is he still walking around? What is that? Your sacrifice to get rid of me again for this money? I mean, do you remember back in the slavery days, you know, when these masters, they called them, these white folk, and I'm not racist, I'm talking about slavery back in the day, when they would have, you know, our ancestors in the cotton fields, yeah, they would change our surnames to their name, or they would take, do you understand, or steal our wealth. Some of you was taken from overseas, ancestors from overseas, and you was rich, you were princes, and you know. And this is how a lot of these people, you know, they live lavish. Because it's not theirs. Because they're nothing but thieves. Then they still want to send these fake-ass individuals towards you to find out your business. Fake lovers, yeah? Some of these people you've got to be careful of. They will send people that have got diseases they can't get rid of. Some of the, you know, I mean, nowadays, HIV, all that sickness, AIDS, I mean, there's medication for that, isn't there? But these people are just, no, I haven't got it. These people are, they're just sick. And then what they'll do, they'll have an official person on standby, you know, ready for whatever, you know, to try to get you locked up. Or there should have been an official that should have brought you some type of document, and he never. He worked for the ops. And he's meant to be, you know, helping people in the community. The ones that need the help, not working with the ops. These are the type of people that take information, they take your information, which by the way is illegal, to give it out to other people. Changing medical records. Because again, as I told you, I had the housing officer ring up the mental health. Wait a minute, you're an estate, you work on the estate. You're a housing officer. You're not my mother. You're not my father. You're not my next of kin. What right? And you wasn't there. You don't live in the estate. Well, you just don't know that. They're plotted up everywhere. So when I got the call, I was like, wait a minute. The audacity. So when I rang him, I said, like, who gave you, like, what right have you got to do that? Well, the neighbours. Oh, here we go again. Community. Because they're all getting paid under the table. Well, we heard this from the community. I said, that's just, did you see anything yourself? I've never been sectioned in my life. I think once I got drunk, once, and that was after my brother died. And I think they put me, I can't remember where, but I was really paralytic drunk. And it was for my safety because I was really, really bad drunk, okay? That was years ago. Then I had this other one whose brother worked in a court as an usher. When I first moved into my home, we had a drink. Do you know what he went and done? He went and rang the police and the hospital. They come to my door the following day. I sobered up, I was fine, watching telly. Had a knock at my door. They said, we've had a phone call that you threatened to throw yourself over the balcony. I went, what? No, who told you that? Well, I knew because there was only one person there the night before. They done the assessment. They were like, you're fine. They let me go. And then the same person who rang him was like, well, I was just concerned. I said, stop lying. And then what they will do as well, they will send, most probably, this is where you've got to be careful. They could send a drug dealer towards you, to set you up, plant things in your home, have an official person on standby, leave it a few hours or a day or so, park it up in your home. This could be, I'm giving you different situations that these people, their plots, Then the next thing you get your home raided and you've got something there that you don't know about. Or what they'll do is try to get you back on vices that you're no longer on. Some of you have got an official person protecting you, a higher organisation protecting you. Some, not all, okay? Because they know these people are fake. They know what the community have done. They know the pain that you've been through, that these people have bullied, that have wanted you in poverty, gang stalked, lied on your name. Court clerks getting paid under the table to change documents. Lawyers involved that should be sacked as well. They're all wearing masks. House. Some of you, again, could be the house across the street from you, the house next door to you. Again, look, some of them, it's a gated community. What are you doing in our area? Why are you driving that car? Why are you dressed like that? Oh, let me ring the official person and get you arrested. Because your type shouldn't be round here. Yeah? You're thieves. Yeah, our chosen ones. We all know. And this is why, you know, you see the light. They know that you see the light. This is why this card's coming up. They're concerned and they've got something to be concerned about. You know, this is where some of these covens, they meet up in these posh houses. And do all their witchcraft, voodoo and all that, all dressed in black or whatever they do, these sick bunch of fucks. I hope all your time's coming. I wonder why they're in bad health. Because you see the light. Some of these people are going to have an officials at their door. Again, some of these could have been past judges. You know, and they're all living comfortable, lavish. Kicking back on their retirement money. Riding around on their bike. As I said, some of you, they took your child off you, your daughter. I had a daughter. I won't see her till she's 18. Some of your children are gifted. But again, they've taken your child to harvest off their energy. You know, they expected me to be a strung out junkie, drug addict, yeah, an alcoholic. They wanted me out on the street in poverty, homeless. They thought that I'd, you know, yeah, I woke up to the fact and I healed myself and I stopped all that bullshit because I started seeing exactly what was going on. Someone's thinking about another. But these are people that paint illusions to others about you. These were people that were, again, clones, doppelgangers, getting people to look like you to steal your inheritance. Using ID and that to get your money. Copying signatures. But you're seen as high honor. Some of you are, again, you know, maybe some of you have got a connection. Maybe some of you come from a rich family. I don't know, you know, like back in the day. You know, like back in the day. I mean, when my mum was younger, When she had me and my younger sister she went into a hotel and it said no blacks, no dogs, no Irish. My mum got thrown out in the street, yeah? I don't know. My dad may have slept with some rich woman. That could be my mum. I don't know. You know, people lie. I'm like, is my age my age? Is my date of birth my actual date of birth? Is my name actually my name? Like, there's a lot of things I'm starting to question because there's been a lot of lies. There's been a lot of lies told to you. And it's like someone wants to write a note. It's like they feel they want to take this to their death, their grave, but they want to tell you something, or there was a letter, you should have got some type of document, some information. I mean, I did put up a picture of the boarding school that I lived in. No, it wasn't no rich boarding school. It was one for children with problems, yeah, basically. And it looked kind of like that, but it didn't. Well, it did. You had to drive it. It's very posh. Something could have been left to the people in that place. And you should have received it when you was 18. Something about lovers. Maybe this has happened to two of you. You and your divine partner that should come in to union. I mean, maybe the family you're around, they're not your family. Because true families, real loving families, wouldn't want to destroy you, wouldn't want to be stealing off you, wouldn't want you to come in together with someone that is not for you, wouldn't want to see you, go downhill, wouldn't want to tell you that everyone that again, you pay attention. Because some family members, when they see that you've come together or you've met your person, they'd be like, oh, no, I don't like that person. Anyone that comes in your life, they will try to tell you not to get with them because it's the control. Some of these people are not your family. And you've been lied to all these years. Family that treat you like that, I've wiped my hands off all of them. Obviously, not my children. And my son's most probably been lied to. As I said, my sister told him, well, I'm going to say this and say that to your son. I said, say whatever. I already given my son the heads up about this so-called family and what they've done. So this is, they don't want a counter two coming together. Some of you are twin flames. Some of you have been through the same thing. You've got a lot of similarities. You've been through the same situations. Could be a union that's going to come together. Again, it could have been, someone that passed over. Or someone around you that is about to pass over. Or someone could be in bad health and not good. It's not looking good for these people. Judgment's taking place up in the ethers, in the spirit realm. Yeah. Court resides. You've got your spirit team there, your ancestors on one side, their ancestors on another, fighting your case. This is also going to take place on the 3D. As I said before, there were some judges involved. Not all judges. People are Freemasons. Journey. They're watching you on your journey. Some of you are leaving these karmas behind because you see clearly, and you're waking up to the fact all these years, like you've had all them years ripped, stripped from you. They've wasted your life, but not really, because you know you've got this chance now to start anew. Some of these people wanted you to take your life. You know, some of them have made up lies and said that you're dead. Like getting people to look like you. You know, you've got your name on their headstone. Oh, in love and memory. Like as I said, when I went back to where I used to live, and they were like, I was like, you look like you've seen a ghost. Well, we thought you were dead. Yeah, that's the gossip that was going around. Oh, look, now they're in despair. Wealthy man. Some of you are going to have your money returned. 13, wealthy man, wealthy woman, whoever. Oh, they know what's coming to them. They're expecting. They know. They feel it in their bones. Distant horizon. Pay attention to, you know, seagulls or birds around you. This weight's going to be lifted. You've been cold. You've been carrying a heavy weight for a long time. All these burdens that you've had to carry and be on your own, and where they've isolated you and said this and that about you, just lies. That's enough for someone. I mean, you've been through. Some of us have been through all this, and we're still all right coming out the other end. They're like, I just can't believe we've just tried everything, and it's just not. It's like you're like, well, I mean, there's some people that have been through this who have taken their life, who have passed over. Some of you are there still standing strong, still determined to push through, even though you've got all these burdens, or you've had all these burdens put on you. You're still moving forward. Some of you got married to a karmic, and that was the biggest burden, but you're going to be released from that. Others of you could be coming. I mean, some of you could be getting a divorce right now, and she knows why. He knows why. Could come together with your soulmate and get married. All this they didn't want, you see. They didn't want you getting your home. They didn't want you coming into contact. Power in twos, isn't it, you know? Some of you was paying for a child for all these years, and it wasn't your child. It's stealing your money. Yeah, it's a group focusing on a common emotional goal. As I said, again, in regards to children, getting your children taken away. Family, laughing, drinking, kikiing, ha-haing behind the scenes. Thinking this is funny. This is why some of them are going through the karma, and they're going to go through karma for years. And you're sitting back there, you're like, you know what, I ain't got no more emotions for you. But you're getting seen in the limelight. But they were celebrating your hardships, your failures, you losing children, you'd been depressed, isolated, lying on your name. They were kicking and ha-haing, like they were laughing, and they were literally getting off on the pain that you was going through. Sick. Casting illusions to people, lying, keeping them in the dark about you, saying that you are a hoe and you're a prostitute and you do this and, you know, you pay for this and you know, collaborating behind the scenes. Yeah, there's the Mason. Yeah, they're spiritually left out in the cold, lack mindset, financial, but they wanted this for you. Said you was on drugs, cocaine, coke, whatever, sniff, pills, whatever drugs they were, you know. Said you had mental health, you had this wrong with you had that wrong with you, don't go near that person. But now, you know, full circle, what goes around comes around. They're in financial loss, poverty, go through hard times, no work, career and material. They're going to lose everything for what they've done. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, holding on to money, just greed. Now they're all fighting because people in the community are starting to wake up. And some of you in the community, these people have done this to you. And you thought these people were your friends. No, they weren't. Some of you lost friends in the community. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, be mindful of that person. I mean, everyone's fighting. Some of these people, you know, they shouldn't even be in this country. They've got false passports, but they bring them over here to do this. They use these energies. And then all along you think they're your friends, or, I mean, you know, some of you could have been manipulated by these people. I don't know. Everyone was used here. Now this person's ill, unstable and paranoid. Yeah, but why would people be unstable and paranoid unless they've done something? Behind the death of people in the community, why would you be unstable? Why would you be paranoid? When you was taking orders from your master there, yeah? You were good then, weren't you? Getting paid under the table. I mean, a lot of people are going to start to walk away from a lot of people now. A lot of you in the community, especially the ones that are getting into these fights, because they're like, boy, what, you used me for this, you stole that, you took my brethren, you sacrificed my brethren, you lied this. You're having me roll around and make this money for you and put money in your pocket, and I'm putting myself at risk, and I'm doing this sentence, and you're using me. You need to walk away from them. That's why someone moved away from this area, from these energies, because they were like, boy, let me just move away and just become a star and expose what's going on in the community that I used to live in, and help these people out in the community and let them see clearly, because it's the same people in the community that, you know, was saying that I was the one who had mental health, this, that, and the other. Yeah, do you know why at the time I was a bit unstable living in that community? Because of the energies, the bad energy. And I heard a couple of the neighbours saying, what, she's connected the dots, you know. I connected the dots a long time ago, my friend, yeah? It wasn't just then. Someone's burdens, you know, this could be conflicted within, disagreements it could be, you know, in the home, in the house, or all the other energies that were involved in this, you know, part of the group, the gang, whatever. Burdens, someone's hiding behind their burdens. Again, they want to put so many burdens on another that, you know, that they would really cause them bad health, that, you know, they'd even end up taking their own life, as I said. It's like they want to push people to that limit. Focusing on this common emotional goal. Bunch of losers, alcoholics, drug takers, sick, twisted, MFs. No, there's a married couple in the community that are involved. You know, and then the same married couple, his partner sending him towards the divine feminine's way. And stay with your wife, bruv. Yeah? The Empress. I mean, there's a doppelganger, Virgo woman, or someone was married to a Virgo woman or a Virgo man, and she was like, well, I'm the Empress. And I'm picking up, you know, maybe when this Empress moved to this area, everyone was like, so who's that? You know, like when a new face comes in the area and your attention gets taken off this one for a little bit. And especially when that person that's moved into the area starts bossing up. And we have this fake comment. Well, I can't have that because all the attention's off me. Yeah. And even my husband has got the eye for the Empress. And then she's like, well, I've got to start copying the Empress. Well, everyone, she's crazy, she's mad. The work she done is all mine. She copied me. No, love. You're the doppelganger. I mean, you may have a good body, may be pretty, but your heart is black. Well, come on, girls. Let's get together and make a bag of lies to everyone in the community. Let's get that Empress gang stalked and followed, and let's make up a bag of lies. Yes, she's got mental health. She's not well. She's on drugs. She's a prostitute. Don't touch her. That's why no one's around her, because of this and because of that. You liar. Wearing masks for everyone. You're just jealous of the Empress's gift. Let's have it right. And I wonder if this karmic's got straight hair, because, you know, boy, the man did say to me one day, yeah, must have your hair straight. No. Why am I having my hair straight? I'm naturally born with my hair curly ringlets. I may once in a blue moon get a little straighten iron to my hair, but that's not good. It burns out your ends and your hair. It ruins your hair. I'm natural. Everything on me is natural. No fake boobs. Yeah. I ain't got eyelashes out here. No, there's nothing wrong with fake eyelashes. I'm only messing. But, you know, I'm just natural. Yeah, I don't have to get a boob job. It's like, it's all natural. Like Cheryl. There we go, look. The swift action taker. That could be, you know, the official one. That was married to this karmic. Wearing a mask. I don't know. Someone's knight in shining armor. I'm here to save the day. I'm on my way. Nope. Yeah. What? I have the keys to the street, you know, because I'm the official person. Yeah, definitely was an official person here. Painting illusions to people, lying. You're a disgrace to the rest of your colleagues. No, not hiring. Man can't even hide his face. Trying to do this to someone that's influential and destined to lead the masses, or this official person could have been a Taurus. You know, earth signs are grounded. This Taurus, again, if they're, you know, are fed, then grounded mean that they're always on the ground, you know, they're always on road. Page of Cups in reverse. Narcissist. But this is someone that could be over drinking now. I mean, really over drinking. I don't know if it's because you're keeping your creative inspirational ideas secrets, and they can't get your secrets, or they're hiding some type of secrets from you, and, you know, they're just over there in despair, living in guilt, because they know. And they're over drinking. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A page is someone younger. I mean, the last few reasons, they was going to come to offer the fishy offering. Now it's in reverse. Now they're drinking themselves to death because they're in despair. The guilt's kicking in. Yep, Capricorn. Toxic, sleeping around. Bat out of hell. Drugs, alcohol, like orgies, going to hotels. Threesomes and all that. Wife swapping. Chaining each other up. Getting their whips out. People, man. Yeah, bag of lovers. Yeah. Told you. Wife swapping. Look. That's the feminine. Look. Wife swapping. That one with that one. Yeah, that's the feminine there. That's the masculine. Then the wife swapping. Having orgies and... You just don't know these people, these draconians, reptilians, like, you know, they get a little taste of blood and they go mad. Where do bats live in? Caves. That's where they go. That's where they hide. They will come crawling out of the caves, yeah, in the dark. That's where they do all their... Yeah, you're speaking up. Some of you have got Leo in your chart and you're speaking up about this. Could be a Leo that's seen that you're having a strength. Yeah, they're seeing that you're finding balance, that you're not in your emotions. They can't have you in your emotions. There could have been a Leo as well that you cut off. That could be someone that's got a sex addiction. Somebody could, you know, again, read between the lines. When people want to keep asking to take you to the hotel, hotel for what? Hotel, motel, holiday inn. You should say no. No, thanks. What was it my baby father used to call that hotel? Can't remember. We used to drive on the bus back in the day. There was a name of a hotel. What was it called? Grimy Hotel or something they used to call it. Yeah. I mean, it could be a Leo. That was, you know, the dodgy police officer. Got kicked out the force. And some of these people are telling you, yeah, I've got this big place abroad, you know. Yeah, is that where you take all the young gal that you've tied up and you've taken them mostly against their will, poor things, or that's where you have them as prostitutes? And the next thing, these people telling you, yeah, come to the hotel, I can chain you up, bind you up, fling you in one suitcase and then have you flown out, using you as some prostitute in another country. Pay attention. These people are demonic, man. And you think they're your friends. Have a great day. Thank you for joining me. Pay attention, okay? And if I was you, I would record everything. When you go and shop, when you go in and out, record everything.